Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? It's kxptr here in the back of a brand new video, man. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the must-change settings in Call of Duty Warzone, man. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best controller settings and aim assist settings and like aim response curve type settings and all that stuff that you guys are, wondering. I also get a lot of questions about like my sensitivity and stuff like that. So I thought, why not make this video just to help you guys out for you that want to know. In my opinion, I have pretty good settings and I have a pretty good sensitivity. My sensitivity is like, middle ground. I feel like my sensitivity would be for a lot of you guys, but of course, we're gonna get into all this in a second. But before I show you guys these settings, man, make sure you hit that like button. We hit 25 likes on my last video, and that was my like goal. So let's try to hit 25 likes again. And if we can hit 25 likes this time, I'm gonna up it to 30, man. Just make sure you smash that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified when I upload videos. I would love for you guys to just turn on the post notifications so you can be there when I drop my videos. Be one of the first ones there. Without further ado, man, we're gonna go into what you guys came here for, and that's the settings. All right, so we're gonna start out with a button layout preset. I play flip because I do play claw, and it's very hard for me to press R2 and L2. But if you guys don't have a scuff controller or any type of paddles or anything, then I honestly recommend you guys play where's that, stick and move. If you don't have paddles, I would definitely recommend you get to stick and move. Stick and move is where you jump with the R3 button. It may sound a little bit funny, but trust me, man, I used to play it before I played claw, and that's the next best thing if you don't want to drop money on a scuff. But I heard scuffs were also great too. Now moving on to sensitivity, guys, I am only showing the important ones. Like, these aren't important and don't really apply to a lot of people. A lot of people aren't going to use this stuff and all that, so we're going to stick to what's important. Now sensitivity, I run 8.8, man. This is all personal preference. A lot of the pro players that like Scump and stuff use low sensitivities like 6.6 and 5.5, stuff like that. They also lower their ADS, but I prefer 8.8, man. 8.8 is like, it makes me really accurate. I also use just the regular sensitivity multiplier. But when it comes down to it, man, sensitivity is all personal preference. You can play on a 5.5 and be better than me, be better than, other people, be one of the best players. But you can also play max sensitivity and be nasty at the game. It doesn't really matter. It all depends what you're good on. So make sure you choose a sensitivity you're comfortable with and just get used to that one sensitivity and don't change it around, because that will mess you up and make you inconsistent. Now for my aim response curve type, we got linear. I play linear just because I like low dead zones, and I think this is what this kind of changes, a dead zone. So like, ever since I changed to linear, it's hard for me to go to standard, so I have to stay on linear. But I heard standard was better for aim. But if you guys like that, whenever you move your analog stick, like there's no dead zone. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but I can't really explain it. So, but yeah, I go with linear. But if you guys want to be like, pro player stuff, standard. They all run standard. And for controller vibration, I have that disabled. I just don't like vibration, as simple as that. And for aim assist, I have standard aim assist. There is precision and focusing, but I've always played standard. And also for the next Call of Duty, they may not, keep in mind, they may not have these options. So you might just want to go with the standard Call of Duty aim assist. That way you don't get messed up, because the next Call of Duty doesn't have precision or focusing. And in my opinion, standard is the best anyway. I have weapon mount activation as ADS plus melee, weapon mount movement exit enabled. You guys can just look at all this, man, and copy it. Also, I have use less reload behavior. If you play multiplayer, I'd say tap to reload. But if you do play Warzone, it's very, very important to have contextual tap on, because that's all, you just have to tap to pick up loot and guns, and it's really helpful. So I really recommend you guys that. So yeah, make sure you get that. All right, next we have slide behavior, man. You want to put this on tap. All you have to do is, like, when you're sprinting, just tap whatever button you use to slide. You don't have to hold it, and it really makes your movement a lot better. So I use tap. Really recommend you guys use that. All right, I don't use any of this, and this is default, so just copy that if you guys want to. Let's move on to the general tab. So for general, my brightness is 50. I just don't change it. I don't know, but one important thing: if you guys have your film grain on, you want to turn that down completely. Film grain's useless. You don't want that on your game. It just makes it look weird. The next, I think this is defaulted on. It's where's it at? Okay, world motion blur. You guys want to disable that unless you really like motion blur for some reason, man. Just disable that. It looks shitty in my opinion, at least on console. It looks shitty, and it's just a distraction to me. And also, when you're moving, you're not gonna see people because it's blurry. So yeah, just go ahead and disable both of them. Weapon motion blur and world motion blur. Just disable them. Next, we have minimap shape. I think this is a new option they added in when Warzone dropped. You want to, it's originally round, but you want to change it to square because, as you can see more of the map. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. And then minimap rotation, I think this is defaulted to enabled, but if it's on disabled, I would definitely turn this enabled. It's when the map, when you move and you like rotate, your map moves with you, and that's really helpful. It's always going to stay on, you know, straight ahead of you, so that's very important to have on. Alright, now moving on to audio, man. Audio is very important. You want to choose your audio mix wisely. I've had it on boost high since I first started playing the game because I saw a YouTube video and a bunch of other stuff that said this was the best. So I just play on boost high and it works for me. You know, I can hear pretty decent in the game, and you know, that's my sound settings and all that. Hit marker sound is personal preference. I switch back and forth because it sounds fresh every time you change it and stuff like that. And I'm not in voice chat much, but this is my voice chat settings. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just in case you missed sensitivity, here it is. This is all my main settings. You guys can copy this. But if you guys did enjoy this video, man, make sure to hit that like button. Like I said, let's break 25 likes again like we did on my last video. My last video is doing so good, and I appreciate that so much, man. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man, and I'm out. Peace. I can